looking at the weather and others, a lot of people, you find people sleeping outside and all the rest. I wanted to ask you, what can you say about that regarding to what's currently happening in Nigeria?
It's exactly what I'm saying. If you have been observant this week of April we are doing, if you just do even a small check in the social media, you will hear people say, no, today has been very hot. This is the hottest day. By the way, 2023 last year was the hottest day ever since figures started being kept on how hot or how cold years are. So issues of people lying down, why do people lie down? Why should you leave your house and go out? It's because it is too hot inside.
It's not conducive.
It's not conducive. So this is the simplest area that you can see how climate change is affecting people. Yes.
Some people believe that climate change has impacts or can trigger competitions on natural resources.
Yes.
In Nigeria. Do you believe that?
That is true. Because when you talk about climate change, like I said, climate change, because as the weather is getting warmer and warmer, even the kind of crops that we grow in Nigeria, over the years, they are used to existing within a certain range of temperature. When this temperature goes, it means even the kind of seedlings that we plant will probably have to change to cope with the increase in heat. Even the gestation period, when do I plant my corn? When am I expected to have it? All these are going to change. If you go to the riverine area, climate change will affect water resources like fishes, like all the people that are fishing. You know, you will see fluctuation. And even generally, some animals, some species of animal and some species of crops, unless human beings do something to control climate change, they are going to disappear. Right now, for those of us that are about 50-something years old, you will see even in some areas, depending on where you are in Nigeria, there are times where you see large number of birds migrating. I'm sorry to say, I think anybody that is of 10 to 12 years here now, maybe he has never seen that kind of thing. It is all effects of climate change. But like I said, it's climate literacy that people do. You know, some people, they do not associate these things. Because when people express that today is very hot, they do not translate it that, okay, if it is very hot, is there something I am doing that is making the atmosphere? Just this week, I started reading, like, there are a group of young people in Kano and in Plateau. They have started a campaign of planting millions of trees in Kano. So I'm happy to see those kinds of awareness, because people are, a simple tree can change the environment in your house. Because trees, as they are now, they purify the water that is under. The photosynthesis they do, you know, it cools the air and all those kind of things. I see people now appreciating, but like I said, more awareness has to be done. Because not only government, not only Ministry of Environment, even at the individual level, you know, there are things that people can do that will help the environment.
I'd like to find out also, as an expert in the climate change and security, do you see any relationship between environmental and security? Environment and security, is there any relationship between them?
There's every relationship, because what brings conflict? Conflict brings misunderstanding between people that are living either in a particular area or people from one side attacking another. And why do people fight? When you basically, most fight, apart from people that will say they are fighting over religion, most fight is over resources. Land, when you talk of farmers' hardest conflict, what is at stake is farmland. Or I can say land in general. The land that is there, farmers want to use it. The same land, herders want to use it. But with climate change, the land again is becoming smaller. It's becoming degraded, either due to erosion, either due to people building. So you can see in every aspect there's a relationship between climate change and the environment. As the effect of climate change begin to get old, people will compete over resources that are becoming smaller and smaller, and then we'll be having conflicts.